Mark it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, right on. Nice. Yeah, I was saying, continuing on with this guy. So I'm working through a freebie pack from Flesh of Gods, and he's the third one in it. So yeah, I kind of enlarged him a touch. Where he's at right now is I need to... Hope you guys... Oh, well, hey, hope everyone's having a good week. So far, it's Friday Junior, so, woohoo! Yeah, M cubed. Well, yeah, right. Huh. I gotta get... The only thing, everything's actually working. It's only taken months. This is a pretty new stream, so I've been spending a lot of time trying to get this tech working and the software happening. And last thing is I've got an external monitor over here I'm looking at, and I bought the wrong HDMI cord. The one I've got in there now is short, so I need to get a longer one for that, but it seems like everybody's happening. Oh, hey, cool. More Mark UK painting. I understand now, because words and letters put together and stuff. Oh, funny. Yeah, Layden, so how do you like the owl? Is that going to be fun to paint, or did it make it through shipping okay without... did it make it in one piece? We got some peeps. You want to show them the owl we're referring to?
I only have one that's painted.
That's okay.
I don't have,
Oh, good. She says yes, all in one place. She screams in all caps. That's awesome.
Bring the original because I don't have any
Yeah.
small ones.
You get to see the original. So this is the one the resin was made from.
This is clay, and be very careful with it.
Yeah, you know who you're
Clay.
talking to, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Yeah, so here's the original owl. I just broke off the toe.
I didn't touch it.
I did. I
Uh-huh.
told you. It's just it's
They're very fragile.
very
So
fragile.
this is the original clay one of what you got. And then she scanned it and then printed it in resin, and you are the first recipient of said owl. But this is the original. Kind of cool, but so it's polymer clay. It's very temperature sensitive, so shit breaks if it gets too hot too fast or too cold too fast, and she bakes them in the oven to set them. Well, you can explain.
Yeah, so basically it comes in a clump, just like earthen clay, and you sculpt it just like earthen clay. It has metal armature underneath, and then I just build the clay up and cook it, and then I put more clay on it and cook it and put more clay on it and cook it, and I just keep doing it until I feel like it's done.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. So that's
I have
hold
one
on.
more that I want to scan, and it's this one.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm poking around with this.
So
I don't.
this is the dad of the little teacher, and then I have one more that is
Ooh,
wizard.
sorry about that. Oh, hey, Painty.
I have one more that is a wizard.
Bye, Mark.
That's upstairs, and he's got a staff. That's it. That's all I got.
It's a party. Yeah, I'm still. She's got her zoomers on. It looks funny. Oh, that's funny. I gotta fix that too. Yeah, see, so you guys get to be the test monkeys for the moderations, because the settings apparently don't like that. Please refrain from spamming symbols. Gosh darn you. I don't know. And I couldn't set where the chat window was because it doesn't show up unless the chat's actually live. So I'm actually seeing the box here for the first time. So that's why it's moving around. Okay. Might get to painting something someday. Yes. Everybody's a test monkey today. How's it feel? Yeah. As we figure this crap out. Yeah, I've had some fun with the M&M. I'm gonna call you M&M. My mini marbles. Yeah, I hung out for a bit. Kind of exploring. Seeing who's who, what's what. So we all figured this out. Yeah, I've got an Etsy store as well, but I've got nothing. M&M, yeah. M cubed. That works too, right? So speaking of oils, who was it? Somebody I was watching. Oh man, it's been a long day. Somebody I was watching that we know was painting with oil, and they were doing an entire mini with oil just to experiment. I've been doing washes for a while. I haven't done a whole mini with oil yet. But he was like, I'm going to try this. And he was just getting blown away by how well he was able to blend stuff and how long you have to sit and mess with it. Yes. Yes, it was. Haney. Yep. Yeah, I hung out with him for a bit. And we chatted about that. But forgot where I was going with that. Oh, yeah, but he said he had to do like... Oh, you were there. He had to do like 70 of them. I'm going, nope. So what I'm trying to do is, since... Yeah, I'd like to too. He kind of inspired me to do a model with oil. I do like the oils. I've only been using it for washes right now, just because I've been in the middle of stuff. But sweet. Right now, this guy is a yeah, monolitter fans. So this guy, he is a fallen angel, so I did some research on him because he's part of 5th edition. We didn't have these in 2nd edition when I quit. There's no pictures of him, but he's pretty soiled. He's gave up on his deity, went dark, fell, so to speak. So this emblem, I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with it. And there were some suggestions, but I'm going to go with the tarnished black, kind of just... It's dark and messed up. It's no longer shiny. It is now encrusted and de-deityized. But I'm going to use oils for it so that I can wipe off bits of it. Once it's cured, probably by tomorrow, then I can do a little dry brushy on some of the bits. But right now, I'm just going to cover it with this kind of dark green ick. And then take off some of the bits. And then once that's sitting, because oil will take forever to set, I've got some cleanup to do. Should have done that with the book too, so I could take the little moon symbol off, but I'll paint that separately. But I need to clean up. I gotta finish the little metal corners on here we're doing. I want to color his trim just slightly, like maybe a khaki, something that separates it from the white of his robe. And then its cheekbones, it's a little too dark in there, so just touching up some stuff. He's actually kind of, it's like he got his hand stuck in a meat grinder when he was preparing a meal. So, or a burn victim, I'm not sure which, but I need to clean that up because I broke the staff, as I always do. And so I'm probably off camera because nobody wants to see me sit and sand this thing for hours, but I need to clean that up and repaint it. And then he'll be done. And I've got a cutesy bearded dragon that I need to get printed and start painting that. Actually, I'll probably do that. That'd be a good change of pace for a bit. And I sent Karen that link to painting, so she's gonna check them out. She liked those models. And I'm just gonna slop some of this stuff on. I think I want more green. Yeah. Yeah, I still figure, I don't know when you jumped on, Painty, but I was like working on all my alerts today and stuff and trying to figure out intervals. And actually, I spent most of the time what I wanted to do was set up a loyalty system. So I was messing with that with points. And as I went down that rabbit hole, I thought, oh, I could do rankings. And because it's kind of steampunk oriented, right? So there'd be like different ranks for this many points to that is this. And you would be able to check your rank. And so I was trying to write it in JavaScript in a custom command, but Streamlabs and what's the other one I tried? There was another one. They don't allow the use of the eval function, which sucks because you have to be able to iterate through a loop of points and such. So I was really trying to get that to work, and then thought, well, I could use some other chatbots. Unfortunately, 90% of the chatbots are PC only, and that's not going to work for me since I'm on a Mac. But that will have to be on hold till another day. I need some more green, and that's nastiness. I don't want it to look kind of putrid. But again, it's not a display piece. I'm not going to go too crazy. And my ADHD is saying I'm about done with this model and I want to paint something else. Anyway, I'm not going to be careful about this. I just want to get it on without getting it on everything else. That's the key, right? So are you guys streaming tonight? Or no? Wait. Painty. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you about already. Whole crew's here. Are you streaming tonight too? Is everybody streaming? I'm like the rest stop before everybody goes live. It does need cleanup for sure though. My OCD won't let him go that sloppy. Oh, it's good to see all you guys. I'm not painting in a vacuum, it's nice. Ah, cool. Yeah, Fung Fu. That's fun. Fung Fu. Fung Fu chicken. Oh, what was that? There was a cartoon. I don't remember now. I put a little too much spirit in here. I think I wanted it thicker, but that's okay. I can give it another coat tomorrow. Yeah, Zombie was fun with the oils. It was fun watching him get a kick out. He's like, oh my god, look at this blend. I can just blend these together. It's wow. I think we should revolutionize it and everybody just go to oils. Screw it. Yeah, I got this little too much spirits in here. It's more like a wash. But that's okay. I can do 2 coats. It's actually thicker than I usually use, so that's interesting. Good to know. Oh, so they came out the Anycubic, the M7 is out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only $300.
Mm. How much better is it than the Mono 2?
I don't know. I always assume bigger numbers means better, right?
Not necessarily.
Probably my logic's flawed. I have no idea. I didn't do any research. I just saw the price and went, wow, that's cheaper than what we paid for this, and it's newer.
Yeah.
We could sell this one.
No.
And I've got chat alerts finally, so now I can hear when somebody says something. Oh, what's this? Not the tea pet. Oh no, no for bugs. Dog bites? No good. Oh yeah, you were talking about trying to deal with his unruly facial hair. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit. So be it.
And so it is.
So
7/17.
it is 7/17. That's our birthday. Birthversary. Okay, done with the oil fun. So I do have a reference picture I took of black and white. What I wanted to see was it is 7/17. Here, let's all scroll through my Facebook feed. I really got to stop doom scrolling my threads. I just cannot handle it anymore. I say that every day. Hi, Arjun.
Junie June.
Arjuna June. He's our German Shepherd. Come here, Arjun. Nobody can see you yet. I gotta get a doggo cam. I bet he won't. Like, how dare you? What is the matter with you people? Who does that? Cutting hair off. Okay, let's see. I've got a black and white of this. I'll just make another black and white of it, whatever. So what I'm doing is I'm checking. That's muted. Stark. Yes, do that. Whoops. So this way I can kind of see where the height, where it's light, where it's dark. So he's still way too light on the top. There wouldn't be that much light down in here. So I'm gonna darken some of this up. You know, I'd say yay. Yeah, I was messing with stream elements. Thank you, sir. I trying to get the contrast values on this. So this is too bright. I need to darken that up a little bit. Not too bad. And, you know, these guys are not meant to be scrutinized under a macro lens for sure. Like if you're looking at it from here, not so bad. If I look at it like this, I can't see it because I'm not that, my eyes aren't that awesome. But yeah. Yeah, right. For sure. Just get away from it. As long as you look at it in the case, it's awesome. But like competition guys, I just wonder, because they're basing it off the pictures. They're not seeing them in person. Like when I entered into the, yeah, I just used my paint rag for that, but I know the paint is dry, so okay. Hold on, I gotta get some paper towel now that I'm thinking of it. But yeah, they're looking at pictures of it. It's not like Golden Demon where they're looking at it with their eyeballs too. But when you send them in online, like Squidmar Open, when I entered that, they had to do it based off the photos, which are done, you know, with good cameras, and you can see every little toddler painting bit of it. That's what I want to see. I want to try and get to know it. Yeah, right. Arm's length, is it? About like that. I mean, tabletop, just fine. But I get so fixated. It's hard to stop because I see every little detail, and then I want to wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, there's that dot that I gotta get rid of. Like there's a dot on one of his spikes, if that's all I can see right now. So I'm gonna slap a piece of gray on it so it stops yelling at me. Hi, Arjun.
Junie June.
Junie June. Actually, get some colors on here. Might actually paint something.
I wasn't actually calling you, I was just saying.
We just like saying our Junie June. It's just this one spot at the end of this that's driving me bananas. Oh, that's not helpful, right? It's because I need a longer cable. There. Okay, that's all I needed to do. We're done here. I just needed to paint that spot. All right. Do need to darken some. Oh, just a little bit.
Don't touch the fingers.
What fingers? Huh?
Working on a model and keep touching the fingers
Oh,
to resculpt them over again.
what are you working on?
A dancer.
Oh yeah, your dancer sculpt. So I need it darker. Darker. Dungeon girl work. Yes. Who'd we lose? Huh? Oh, I didn't see that till now. Yeah, food's good. It happens. Yeah, no, I tried I've actually got CloudBot from Streamlabs and Stream Elements chatbot running at this moderating right now, so it's all the random messages that are popping up are coming from CloudBot, and then some of the other stuff is coming from Streamlab. But Streamlab doesn't, the problem is I need to be able to do, well, what I wanted to do was conditional statement, or conditional logic in the custom commands, and it's just too complex for it. It's not meant to handle that, and which makes sense, but like mix it up, they say uses that, you can do it with that. There's some more sophisticated ones as far as being able to code in it, but they're for PC. Like there's FossaBot, mix it up, and there's another one, but they would not work for my purposes. So I will figure that out later, I guess. Right now, I just got to bring the contrast down. This would not be that bright. Right here. Be-do-do-do-do-do. I see a dog here. Darken that up. Throw some purple in there. Purple for everything. If it's not Payne's Gray, it's purple. I'm seriously gonna come out with my own paint line of flavored paint. Just like the pens we had when we were kids, remember? We had the flavored markers. Did you ever have those in your school? You?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those were great. They don't make those anymore. I don't know why.
Because it's toxic.
Maybe that's what's wrong with us. Eating too much of the smelly brushes or smelly markers. That book, I can't ever see the edge of the book. I keep bumping my hand into it. Okay, that's all I wanted to do with that. That was a Ranger green. Where's my... Yeah. Different playlist. Tonight we'll see what we're doing. I gotta darken it back here, but I want to get a stronger layer of paint first. I'm painting something that you won't ever see, actually. This book. That's actually supposed to be the lighter green. So yeah, just bouncing around, touching stuff up here as I see things. That's supposed to be the green of this little panel. I'm really trying to not break him this time, you know. Couldn't be the first time I've broken something 3 or 4 times. There we go. Yeah, I need to hook up a little scene where I can share pictures of things. I'll show you the print of this bearded dragon I got. It's pretty fun. It will, I think it will satiate my cute quotient for the month anyway. But they are very nice sculpts. That being said. Ooh, I could use. Nah, I don't want to get that creative yet. Now begins the mumbling stage where I start talking to myself in my head. Can't really see from the angle, but I just want to darken this up, and I'm using purple with it. A really thin purple. I want it really black, but I know that this is all kind of hidden back here. It's not getting any light. Purple's like my go-to shading color. Like a purple black, Payne's gray, like a blue black. It's always good. Well, so how's your dog bite? How's that working out? Was it like bad or? Oh, she's priming her owl now. Ooh. Mwahaha. Yeah, we'll check it out if you're still on when we get done here. You both want a painting? Yeah, you know. I don't know. I would think that would be awesome. I love original art. What do you think? You want a digital painting or an emote? A painting or a digital emote?
Painting.
A painting, she says.
I like the green one she showed me.
Let me know if you can't hear her, Layden. But yes, the green.
The green one.
The green one. Sorry. Karen said, yeah, the painting, the green, the one you showed with the green background. Whatever you come up with that, she would be down for that. What thinks you?
Me?
No, it's funny talking to everybody, but only one side can hear the other side. She says, green painting. Okay, what kind of subject are you thinking? She's asking.
I don't know. What subjects do you know?
So Karen doesn't know. What would you like to paint on it?
Well, like nature.
Nature? Okay. You want like a morphic dolphin or a...
Dolphin?
No, some kind of morph... I don't know.
Morphic?
Yeah. I just made up the word. This book. It's like I get focused on the spot I'm trying to hit, and this book keeps pushing my brush out of the way because I'm not seeing it. Flowers, animals. How about a flower with an animal head? Oh, I don't know. I'm making shit up. But here, come talk to her. She can hear you better here. Or talk louder.
It's really hard for one artist to tell another artist, paint this. So, I love birds, dolphins, whales, lizards, dragons, things like that.
Did you get that? Bringing in a little more purple into the shadows, just a little bit.
Okay, so I said whales, dolphins, birds. I said something else.
She's writing.
Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Fantasy, kind of whimsical, mystical, morphed, fun stuff. You know, you've seen my stuff, but I haven't seen a lot of your stuff, so you have to show me more when we come visit you on your channel.
You've got a lot on Instagram too, I saw.
I don't have Instagram.
No, I
have to
can
use
share with you.
Okay.
We
Right.
do live together.
Yeah, okay.
She said, I got you.
I know she does.
Nice. Very cool. Hi, Arjun. I know you're probably hungry, but you do have snackage in your bowl, so it's not like you're starving. Okay, I gotta hit these little silver bits. Kind of want to do those in gold, not that much. Maybe I will. Let's do that. Actually, I'll do it in this little ochre. We'll fake it. Nice. Secret. Oh yeah, I started a Discord, but I'm like, I don't know hardly anybody yet. Anyway, not sure what to do with it. Want some tan? How about
Stay on your.
I'm talking to the paint supplies? Come on now, why don't you blend right? Come here, yellow. That comes from growing up as mostly an only child, I think. Yeah, there we go, maybe. Oh, nice. Yeah, probably a good idea, huh? Let's save my glamour shots to, not mine, but the models. My glamour shots always come out like crap. Oh wait, I've never got one. That was a big thing in the 80s. Everybody was going and getting glamour shots. That is not the color I want. More like a vampire fang. I love these paint color names. It's hilarious. I have it for live notifications. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen your Instagram too, sir. Yeah, mine just kind of gets whatever on there too. It's all scrambled stuff or unpainted things or different stages of projects. Or light. Ah. I could coordinate this all a lot better, I'm sure. But I guess we figure it out as we go, you know. Like I said, my stream is pretty new, so it's actually kind of okay that people are dribbling in slowly at this point as I get stuff working and figured out what was gonna work and kind of get the foundations up. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to I want to discolor this trim so it's not blending in so much with his robe. So I'm going to put this tan on really light just to filter it. I don't want it like a real solid color, but I want it not white. I mean, you get to the point to where you've got somebody where you have like a dedicated person that's hooking all that up. That would be the huge knit. We're all just walking each other home. Actually, this is pretty translucent. Probably don't have to thin it out as much. Welcome back to miniature painting and streaming. You need to be an audio tech, video tech, admin tech, program. Yeah, right. Sculptor in. Yeah, exactly. There's no doubt. That's the way the web was when I first got on the internet. It was 1995. We didn't even have pictures on it yet. It was all point-to-point protocol, text-based. And once we were able to start actually building web pages with media and stuff, you had to be everything, hence the term webmaster. And all the programming, all the graphic design, all the hosting setup, all of that shit. They don't use the term webmaster anymore because it takes teams and teams and teams of people to build this stuff now. But back then, it's just like you're saying, we had to do everything. It's kind of fun. I mean, it was a massive learning extravaganza. Let's not get paint all over stuff that shouldn't have paint on it. Come on. Boo. Oh. Fortunately, they sell more paint. We can put it on and cover things up. Yeah, this stuff's pretty translucent. That's good. I don't actually have to thin this one down too bad. I just want to discolor it enough so it's not white. As my hands shake across the model. Yeah. Thank God for tiny brushes. How else would we do this? They make this stuff so small. Yeah. I set her up. I forgot what role the setter up was. That's like the hosting guy, right? The network admin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mark. Love this. It's a size 2. I remember Squidmar saying the tip's the same. I mean, if I go to my 1, it's the same point on it, honestly, and this holds more paint. I used to always go to the 0 or 00 at first when I got back into the hobby, thinking, oh, because that's more pointy. Actually, the paint for me just dries out faster because I'm not that quick, and so by the time I get the brush to the model, the paint's already dried on the tip. This way I can load it up, go to town, make a real mess a lot faster. Except zooming in's daunting because then I see every little fingerprint, but it's actually good. It's all practice. Like I would like to do commission painting someday, but I don't want to do Warhammer commission painting. For 1, there's a ton of competition. 2, I don't play Warhammer just because I haven't. 3, I don't want to paint armies. I think that would strip the fun out of it. I'd rather spend 20 hours on something like this than 20 hours painting 70 or 80 guys mostly the same way. And I'm not dissing anyone that does it. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah. Just couldn't do it. Oh, I'm off game. Sorry about that. But yeah. Yep. That's all right. I mean, I played music for a living. There's a lot of the same kind of dynamics. I played in a cover band, and we were actually a show variety band back in the Northwest, like Portland, Oregon, and Washington, Northern California, Alaska, and we worked full time. I think we took 2 or 3 weeks off, 2 weeks off a year, so we were playing between 2 and 3 clubs a week, all over the area. Excuse me. And because of the cover music, it was like, how many times I've played Freebird, but you are playing music, so it's like a trade-off. I'm thinking, I'm getting paid to play drums, how cool is this? But after the 150th time I've played the same song, after a while it starts losing its luster,
All right, I'm out for a bit.
Sorry about that. Tell me what you were typing and I will loosen up the reins on that because I'm still trying to figure out the settings. Thank you. What's that? Karen, my love?
I'm out for a while. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay. Enjoy.
Go.
No. I'll tell you what though, we did the live version of it and it was pretty kick-ass, I have to say. It was great. Per Freebird, It's no joke. Play Freebird, people will do that every time, especially if you play in a variety bar, so you're moving from country to rock and roll to 50s, 60s to blues to top 40 to, we could play just about anything. I'm not really into country. That was not my thing. But, if we booked a room that was what you were playing, you played it. And we played rock rooms, we played corporate events that you were playing everything. That part was kind of fun. But the point is, like commission painting, you're painting somebody else's stuff. You're not painting it the way you want to paint it necessarily. I mean, unless you get carte blanche on the project, but musically anyway, you typically can't change the song that much. You could have creative freedom with it, but all the hooks still have to be there, and it still has to be pretty much the song people came to dance to. Because at that point, you're just a live jukebox. They want to hear their favorite songs live, which is cool. We did our own music as well. We released a CD back in a CD, remember those? back in 96. Yeah. Yeah. I noticed that it's like some stuff have to be painted with certain schemes to stay authentic to the lore. You know, I guess if I'd have gotten into it back in if I'd have gotten into it back in the day, I'm one of those people that would totally fall into it like hard. I was into D&D pretty hard. I mean, we had campaigns running for years with the same people, mostly the same people. But yeah, Warhammer was coming on right around when I was getting out of D&D and having kids. Then I started playing music full time, so gaming was not on the table as much. See what I did there? Gaming table. But yeah. Arjun. He's barking at leaves again outside, I think. This could be a little darker, actually. I'm liking the color of that. Yeah. Yeah, I would have got into it. It's like a video game. If I get into a video game, I will get really absorbed with it. I get really obsessive with things. That includes like alcohol and stuff. So I don't drink anymore. But yeah, I don't know what it is, and I don't buy addictive behavior. People say, "Oh, I just have an addictive personality." I don't think that's actually a thing. There was an argument for it. I heard it. Can't think of it now, but it's kind of a misnomer. There's no such thing as an addictive personality. But we can get into that all later in the therapy stream. That's a whole different stream. This is paint therapy. Baldur's Gate, I'm really into that. I got into playing not Sims, but what was it? It was like a town builder thing. Age of Empires, we played the hell out of that for years. Counter-Strike. Played tons of those. Oh yeah, so Harlequins, right? This guy Brushmaster is working on the Red Queen painting knows. But he was painting, he started on the sequin, or not the sequins, but the, what you call them, the little square pads on her dress that go all the way around. I want to call them like they're like old bars, like the tuck and roll cushions. Yeah, but he started painting those last night. It's like he's like, this is going to take forever. It's like, yeah, it is. And the red that he was using is really not opaque. Or it was opaque. I don't know, it was really thin. So not only do you have to paint it once, you've got to paint it like 2 or 3 times. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I want to paint some other bits. I just wanted to get the discoloration away from the white. That's looking pretty good. Some more contrast. Yeah, I hung out with him a couple, because I catches, like, I guess it's his morning stream, but it's my night on the East Coast, about 10:30 or 11. And yeah, so he's been working on that. It's been cool. Amazing, smooth, amazing, clean work. I want to be like him when I grow up. Okay, so one thing, I want to shade in I guess his face. I'm staring at his face. Okay. Let me blend his face in a bit. I know, right? With both of them. That's gonna be cool. Well, if you were on last night, I don't know when you saw it last, but he was like showing him he's like, well, she's gonna be here, and she's here, and kind of put him in position. I was like, so cool, so good. Like, okay, so that was after I did. He hadn't started on the edge. The little embroidery bits, hadn't started on those yet. Yeah, I will do gold on this. Not really gold. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like checking in with him. I've actually got, I told him when I first ran across his stream, I've got 2 friends in Adelaide that I actually met in India, of all places. And we're still in touch. I'm in touch with one of them. The other one's a little off the rails. But the one, he's a computer science teacher at a university. He's a programmer, dude. We're still in touch. We're also really into spirituality, stuff like that. So, but yeah, he lives in Adelaide as well. So it'd be really cool to make a trip. Just cause, but it's like he was saying, it's like a 20-hour flight. I mean, India was 18 hours. But yeah. Well, where are you at physically now? When you did China, like, are you in the States for one, and what side of the States are you on? Because I went to India, I think I took off from New York, so I flew out of JFK. And there was a layover, like an hour and a half layover in Abu Dhabi. That was pretty cool. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew a lot of folks from Britain and England. There was a teacher that I went to go visit the first time I went to India, and he has a lot of followers in London, surrounding areas. And so we went up to Dehradun, which is up in northeast India. It was like an overnight train ride from Delhi north. So it was like an hour and a half north of Rishikesh, Hardwar. So I was there for 2 weeks, and then a few years ago I went to South India, to Mount Arunachala. It was the town is Tiruvannamalai. And so I was there for a month. Okay, you're on the west side. Mm-hmm. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, there are some historic temple caves I want to go see. I keep forgetting what they're called, but it's the one that's carved. I think it's in the middle, like mid-India. It's carved out of a solid. It was carved out of the rock from the top down. Kailash Temple or something like that. I really want to go see that. What am I painting? I got myself distracted. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I still have a few years left on my Indian visa, so I would like to get back there while it's still safe to fly, at least from the US. Before they start changing the names of everything. And while I can still get back into the country. I've never not ever been to the UK. I'd like to go to Ireland. I'd like to go to England. I've had friends. I got a friend that's Welsh. We spent some time over in Wales, which is cool. I've been to Italy. Italy's awesome. I love it. But I could live in India, I think. I really love it there. I was gonna do these ends in silver, but I think I just wanted to do some yellow. Not a full NMM, but just to imply some gold on here instead of more grays and whites and silvers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we did, we were in Firenze and then went down to Siena. We were there for a couple weeks and then went over to Pisa, went over to the West Coast and went up to Pisa. And then my family's from Parma. And we're actually from Bedonia, which is south of Parma, just a little. So we did that. That was pretty fun. I loved it. Traveling's amazing. I mean, I think everybody should visit a different country. Especially countries that are not like ours. It's like, we get people here going, well, I've been to Canada. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's still real westernized, and or even Australia, if you're not going out in the bush or anything, if you're just staying in Sydney or Adelaide or whatever, it's just like any other city, you know, they just change the word. Some stuff's different. But if you go to places like India or Southeast Asia or China, I would imagine. I know, right? But yeah, I mean, you have to go to a country where the culture is like completely different. It's a mind bender. I'd like to go to New Zealand, though. I want to go visit the Shire where they filmed everything. They actually let that stuff age for a couple of years before they started filming. That is really cool, but New Zealand always seemed awesome. I'll clean up this green in a minute. Yeah, there you go. You've been all over the place. Because you're kind of centrally located too. You can get around to a lot of places from England. Morocco. We were going to go to Morocco. Where else did you mention? Yeah, India's awesome. Haven't been to South Africa or Russia. Well, I haven't been anywhere. I'd like to go to Peru too, indeed. A lot of my favorite ancient architecture. I'm really fascinated with all that stuff. And I would love to go to like Cusco and Peru and Tiwanaku. I've never been to South America. I've never been to Mexico. And I was raised on the West Coast. I would like to travel more. It's just getting now, we're getting older. Starting to get worried about Social Security because I played music for so long. I do not have much coming out. Karen's got some. She's been working the whole time, but I didn't pay in a ton, so I'm not going to get a whole lot. So I'm just really curious how much money we're actually going to be able to retire with. And honestly, I'm so sick of working. It's done. I've been working since I was 13. It's back when you could get jobs. At 13, I delivered papers, and then at 14, I started working in restaurants in my hometown in Oregon as a dishwasher, busboy, and did that all through school. That's better. I'm good with that. Okay. Okay, touch up the corners of this books. I'll figure out what to do with these moons here later. I've got an idea, but do a little cleanup on this book. That's because I won't be able to sleep. Like this spot here, it's got to go. I gotta see this. Yeah, Canada. I've been to. I mean, yeah, who hasn't been to Canada for real? We went, well, because we grew up in Portland, Oregon. Like Canada is only 5 hours away, so we went up to Vancouver, obviously, which is like Portland north or Seattle north. I did a choir tour. I was playing drums in the vocal jazz group. So they did a choir tour up to Vancouver. And we were up there for a week and did concerts with other high schools that were up there. But we had a host family while we were in Vancouver proper, and then we went and stayed the night over in Victoria Island. And that was one of the most memorable experiences in my life, I think, because I'm not religious at all by any means, but there's a Catholic church, I guess, there in Victoria Island, and it's where the Queen went whenever she came to Canada. And the room was, I mean, these rooms are so big, these cathedrals. It was like all marble, just designed for sound, and it had a huge organ tower. It's had one of the biggest pipe organs in the country. Probably in the world. I mean, it was huge. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, they had I've done the inside passage from Victoria Island to Rupert, yep, and then caught the Rocky Mountaineer. Sweet. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, right? This cathedral though had the pipe organ, the bass pipes were so big that they were electronically assisted, and that had a huge four keyboard organ with full stops, full pedal board at the top of this tower. And the keyboard player that was with us, that we knew for years, I played with him for a long time. He was also a bass player, but his main gig was playing organ, and he was doing Bach and stuff from the time he was 6 years old. And he went up in this organ. We were up in this bell tower, and he brought everybody to tears. He started playing this Bach on this thing. And it was the most majestic, just, there's not even words to express the fullness of the sound of it. It was like amazing. But yeah, I did a lot of hiking up around there, around Mount Hood, Mount Jefferson, Mount St. Helens. Northwest had some really good hiking, but I never got up there to hike. We were going to do the Pacific Crest Trail down to Baja at one point. We never finished planning that out, unfortunately. What time are we at? Ooh, super quick. I'm going to take a real short pause for the cause before my bladder explodes. We don't want to be part of that. And I like you guys, so you shouldn't have to experience that either. I will be right back. Give me 10 minutes. Hang out. If you're new and a mystery doer, hang out. Don't go anywhere. And are these special? Oh, sweet. Cool. We will chat more in a minute. Give me a few.
who's on the street.
Some fine folks are still here hanging out. We've been chatting with Mark UK.
Mark UK?
Guess where he's from?
UK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making it easy.
Right. Northeast Buffalo. Yeah, we actually, Karen and I, we're in North Carolina right now, but we've only been here 4 years. We actually lived in New York for 7 years before then. But we were in the mid-Hudson Valley, like way south of Buffalo. We do have friends in Syracuse. We got a friend in Ipswich, Ithaca. That's the name of it. But yeah, we were in Newburgh, like Harriman, Monroe is kind of by Beacon, Poughkeepsie area. Totally beautiful, but really crazy fucking expensive. So we thought, let's go somewhere where we can actually afford to live. So yeah, this is a good time. It's nice here. And there was a lot of hiking there too. We did like day hiking. I didn't do any backpacking when I was there, but the Appalachian Trail ran right by where we were at. So we used to meet a lot of people coming off trail and heading up, doing the big trails. And the Northwest, I did a lot of backpacking though. But I haven't since we've been here either. It's really nice. I just haven't too many things to paint, too many songs to record. I gotta play with this face. That's bugging me. Let's get his chin area should be like should be sunken in, but not quite so dark. Like a little bit. Well, so what are you painting these days? If you're not doing Warhammer per se, it seems like that's the thing these days. It's too dark still. Oh, well, that's one more technical food pause. I've got an overhead cam for my palette. It's not making connection tonight, so it decided to be the technology that wasn't going to work. All right, let's get in here. Do this, get all the paint off here. And I just want to lighten it up in here just a little bit. Ah, okay. Sweet. Yeah. I want to do some, I want to do a Baldur's Gate set. What is that? Something else to clean up. All right. That's cool. Lighten this up. I think so. Try it, see what happens. I don't know if I've got that configured yet. I'm still poking with the configurations of the chatbot. See if you can. If not, send it to my email or comment on my Instagram. Another way to get it to me. I would like to see what you're up to for sure. That's the wrong angle. Let's do this. Okay, now I lost my program. I forgot where I was at. Okay, that's... That was really dark. There we go. One second. There we go. Yeah, now I can see it. One second. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me check. Oh, yeah. Let me grab it now in case the chat loses. Oh, I can't grab it. It'll stay on the chat. Sweet. All right. Oh, thank you. Very cool. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't been buying sets per se. I pretty much just shop around, and when I find stuff I like, I just buy the individual STLs, or I get the free STLs if they're cool. I do buy stuff from Flag Miniatures. There's a lot, but they're a reseller for other outfits too. And there's so many good sculpts out there. I just kind of pick ones I want to paint because I know I'm slow, so it's a big investment in time when I go to paint these things. So I really want to make sure the ones I pick are ones I really want to spend time to paint. But I'm getting to where I would like to sell some, say on Etsy, and I don't want to have to spend a gazillion hours like to get, and then sets might make sense because then I can paint them a little faster to get them up. All right. Yellow and redefine the little corners. I'm looking forward to. We had a game store in town. I tried to get into some D&D games, but they're mostly Magic. Some Warhammer, mostly Magic games. And they're playing 6 nights a week, 7 nights a week there. We tried to get a paint night 1 night a week, and it was okay, but we only had like one other person show up for about, what, 2 months?
Yeah.
It's like nobody wanted to drag their paints down there, even though they had sets of paints and stuff, but people didn't want to. Just didn't want to do it.
Once in a while, there'd be 2 people.
We had 2 people once in a while. Yeah, what was his face? Theo. He was our regular. That's interesting. How do you paint with people on Discord? I have not explored this venue. I mean, I know Discord, but how does that work? Just cleaning up the edges of this metal here. Had a lot of clean. But it's just voice, there's no, just voice, like a chat, no video. Well, there's supposed to be metal bits on the bottom. I've actually seen it. I'm just gonna paint it. There. There is a weird little bit here that needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, this guy's almost done, honestly. That'd be fun. I don't want to do that. I was gonna say, well, that, I mean, yeah, I don't mind talking, but, well, that's cool. I haven't, that's the first I've heard of that. I'm a little behind. It's all
You
good.
do have a little behind.
That's funny. I do have a little behind, she says. Hey, we're all grown-ups here. I think I need to vape more. My God. Reverse logic. Defy biophysics. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually pretty okay with that. Let's touch up, just touching stuff up. I'll see what I can clean up. Then I'm gonna take a zoomed in picture of it and see where I really fucked up. play with this oil up here, but it's still wet. I have to give it another coat. It's alright. I'm really impatient. Like this year has been learning how to wait for the paint to freaking dry before I paint more on it. It's working out with varying degrees of success. Do want to tap the top of these because they are getting light from above, but not too much. Okay. I'm at the stage where I've got one single hair sticking out of the end of this thing. I don't want to cut it, but this brush. Let's try it. Number one, Mr. One is feeling neglected. Let's bring him off the bench. The one's good too. It's not like I'm loading up that much freaking paint on these things. Yeah, that's better. More water, please. There we go. Booyah. Alright, so then I've got to start preparing for how I'm going to deal with these C's, the C's on his book. But since I have white on here,
I can't get this thing to stay on.
sculpty problems.
Trying to get the structure right.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
Hi, buddy. I know you want to play, but I'm not playing.
He always wants to play. I really want to water this white down.
I think that's the pose I like.
You found a pose you like.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be dancing, right?
Mm-hmm.
This book. It's my nemesis. Okay. Oh.
No,
Hey, you showing people or are you showing me?
I was showing you, but I can
Oh.
show people.
Yeah.
But you gotta hold on to the foot, otherwise it's gonna fall over.
Yeah, it's a person.
Yeah, you can't really see.
Well, when I'm zoomed in like that.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the start of it.
That's a good start. You were cold. Why are you cold? Your arm is cold. Oh, good. I had a feeling that was a spammy person. Yeah, you're out. I had a feeling. Oh, what are you gonna do?
How'd you know they were spammers?
Oh, because they just... Yo! No, because it says best viewers on streamboo.com. Random character. Yo, yourself.
Who's that?
It's the goat.
The goat.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, the goat.
Not too much. How are you, man? I'm doing good. I'm just painting tiny things. You know.
Okay,
Bye.
I'm back at it.
Are ya? All right.
I need my dryer.
What are you up to? Thanks for visiting. We appreciate it. I am glad you're here. Yeah, well, can you paint? Well, yeah. I think I can. It's up for debate. You know, it's subjective and all. I enjoy painting, so I guess that's the most important part. Don't you think? Can you paint? Let's start with that. I can paint enough to get paint on these models at least. How well I paint, that's subjective, isn't it? Paint you? I don't know that I want to paint you. Why do you want to be painted? That's funny, I say.
Aha.
Ha, indeed. Let's see. How are we doing? Hands good. Oh, I gotta get this sleeve, little bits I've been wanting to pick out. Okay. I bet you could paint. It's like people that say they can't play music. You absolutely can play music. You just haven't found the right instrument yet. It's really translucent. Well, it would be cool to what? It'd be very cool to play music, or very cool to have me paint you. You gotta help me out here. We're dealing with chat and stuff, you know. I paint a lot better with these zoomers on. I'll tell you that. I say that, then I blob some purple on my white. God bless it. Come on.
Focus.
I know. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to paint top. No, it would be cool to be painted. Okay. I know there's artists that do that. They do body painting. They could paint you camouflage, like, and you could stand against a wall and no one would see you. It's kind of cool.
That is if you don't want to be seen.
That's if you don't want to be seen. If you want to be seen, then they would definitely have to use brighter colors and stuff. I know I have fun painting, so that's the important part. I mean,
why else would you do this?
Why else? Yeah, who would subject themselves to this? Unless they love doing it, right? Sorry I'm off screen, but this is a really weird angle. Move my hands the wrong way. Ways they weren't designed to be moved. I'm just shading in here where there is no light, or less light. I have to get around this stupid book. Oh, okay. Oh, it would be awesome to be painted. Well, okay. Well, thank you. Actually, I don't know if you can sub. I'm not actually an affiliate yet. I don't know how that works, but if you can, thank you. If not, the thought was awesome. I'm just shading this bad boy down here.
Alright, have fun. This
What?
thing's
Are you
so
leaving?
hot that I
You can't work with it?
can't work with it. I gotta use the heat gun and that would make lots of noise.
No, it doesn't make any noise. Oh, the Dremel? What?
Heat gun.
No, that doesn't make any noise. I've got like compression on.
Okay.
You can't. It's not picking up ambient sound like that. Sorry, my hand. This is a really awkward angle. Because I'm putting this in really light. And then I'm going to blend in the green with it. Very subtle.
Well, tell me if it's too
I will. Oh God, you can't hear anything. Oh, you haven't started yet. Sorry. Nah, that's not bad. Let me know if this is way too loud for you guys. I don't hear it too loud, but you may be hearing it over my microphone. Doing some real light purple just for this food. Of accentuating the folds in his garb. And where the light wouldn't be hitting as much. And add shape to it and some definition between the different parts. Okay. I'm just trying to clean up little bits because I think the next session will be the last one of this guy. So I'm just trying to tighten up the loose ends here before we get to unmangling his hand and finishing this tarnished, grimy deity symbol, whatever the hell it is. And also fixing up some of the tonality as far as the lighting. Some of it's this handle's a little too bright, so I'm going to tone it down a little bit. We'll glaze some of this purple, the original purple, back over the top and try and bring down that lighter purple. And it helps blend it in as well. That's better. Looking good. Okay. What is going on with the edge of this book here? So the little shiny bit. I don't think I enjoy that. Also need to spot a specular on this bad boy. Pretty clean. I'm just gonna write some stuff. Let's see. Okay, well, what do we got here? Have any black? Nope. Black Mumbo. That means it's just fun to say. Do that black. Where are we at? Oh, we still got 45 minutes. Yay. Very little black. I don't need much. That's a YouTube fellow.
A fellow YouTuber.
Yep. That's a first, actually. Nobody has been on this chat from YouTube yet. I have a feeling it's like Ryan or something. For some reason, I'm being punked. Let's see if I can sneak in here and write some. I could write a dirty limerick in a spell book. If I could write that small. It is. It is a dirty limerick, but you have to translate it. Good enough. It's not like that's actually you. If anyone cares. Got little words and things. Done with this guy. For real. Actually, you know what? Let's clean up some of that goo. Excuse me. Okay, well that's interesting. When the chat window is up on here like so, we can't actually access it the same way. Let's see, what if... That makes it not scrollable either. Alright, I definitely have to fix the chat window. Boo. Oh well. Okay. That's funny. That's a YouTube chat. But if I look at Twitch, it's only showing the Twitch. All right. Anyway, blah blah blah. You still there, Mark, or no? Lose everybody on chat. That's okay. This isn't gonna paint itself. I don't need anybody to paint anyway. I just need my dog and this lamp and this paddleball game.
Don't forget your thermos.
Oh, my thermos. I need my thermos.
And the ashtray.
And this ashtray. Oh, I totally have to watch The Jerk again. Dang it. One of my favorite movies. I'm picking out a thermos for you. Not an ordinary thermos for you. It's got vinyl and stripes and a cup built right in.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor. I'd like to be a sponsored. Someday. Someday when I grow up. Up back behind, underneath this business here. Smiling Beagle. Okay. Crispy, crispy. Not use white. Keep a little yellow in here. I don't know how you can block anybody on here. I don't know. Pause chat, scroll only, shield mode, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, what if I do that? No. Oh, that worked. Nice. Messing with the chat settings here. What do we got? And oh, yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that one yet. That's all right. Moving on. I waited too long. Now the paint dried out on the end. Let's get a little more yellow in here. A little bright yellow, just a little bit. Don't want to lighten it up that much, but enough to get a difference. And some highlights on his hair here. I'm gonna pop out just a little bit. That's hair or not? I don't think that's hair. That's like wadded up clothing or something. Yeah, all right. All right. Oh, I see. Ta-da. Well, that's fun. Okay. First the cat, can we? No? Oh no. It's about time for you to come in, mister. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock now. Do-do. We're just getting down to the nitty-gritty of stuff now. Oh, tiny bits. I don't think I like the color of this vest though. edges of things. Yeah, I don't know if I like the color actually. Guess so. It's kind of red. It's Gunther fur. I like the color, but not work for what I thought I would use it for. Actually. Let me use this. I don't want to dig out new colors now. Good times. Wet there. Not sure I'm a fan of that. Okay then. Eyeball break. God, Dukes. There's no way to refresh this either.
Why do you need to refresh it?
I was just trying to get this other guy's spam out of here. Did want to save Mark's link though. Yeah. Very cool. Oh, nice. Hey, Mark, nice work. What you're doing there. Looking. Pouring over your Instagram. Nice. Very cool. Good job. Arjun. Where are you going, Arjun? You gonna go yell at somebody out there? Is that what we're doing? Eyeball break. Ooh. Still working out some bugs. Yeah, see, I can show the chat, but it doesn't, it's literally just showing it on the screen, but you can't scroll. It's not interactive. It just updates when somebody adds a new chat line. But yeah, it's okay. I'm a long way this week. What can I say? Okay, I need to paint this green. His books need some love. Don't yell at me. I now have to paint his eyeballs. I don't want to. They're as big as the tip of the brush. Like, there's nothing to paint. I'm a whiny. Okay. This is actually dry enough to put another coat of oily ick. Let's get some oily ick. Fan of the oily ick. More oily ick, please. And we're just gonna slap this on. Doesn't have to look good at this point. I need more oily ick.
Always with the more oily ick.
Exactly. I found the oily, but I was looking for the ick part. I found it. Yeah. Good times. Oh, wrong
Outfit.
brush. Ah, crap. Didn't want to use my Raphael for oil. Boo. What's now? Oily fish? What?
Fish have ick.
Huh?
Fish have ick.
Oh, fish do have ick. Man, that's my good brush. Shoot. I want more ick and less oil. Let's try that. Whoa, way too much ick. Ick plus dog hair. Hold on. Really? Yeah, that's fun. No, I did not just pick that. Let's make sure we make it as difficult as possible to get off my finger. Seriously? Okay. I just rolled it across my finger. It's this ball of green oil paint. Like, that's a good time. You need to wash this brush up real quick, though, because it makes me nervous. Oil on it. I don't trust it. Some spirit in there. I feel the spirit. Spirit's moving me. Oh, stop moving me. Get here. What's going on over there?
Oh my tip came off my.
Oh no. Oh no.
And my sculpting tools. See?
Oh no.
Just came right off.
Really?
Yeah. And I can't get it back in because it's all swollen.
Can you expand that thing out with a tool, like,
Yeah, but then
and then use pliers to jam it to squish it back.
gotta. It's just a cheat.
Yeah, it's like these little brushes. I don't mind.
I can't get it.
I like using the oils with the craft. Hey, no, Satya, out. I know, buddy. I look to say hi too, but you're not allowed in here, and you know. And our guard dog is not guard dogging. You're supposed to keep him out, isn't he?
Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, okay.
There's some ick. Now I got it going on. I want this like real dark green, so it looks just nasty. He's a fallen cleric, you see. Means he has turned dark, and all of his TV stuff is nasty. Because he's kind of evil now. He has turned against his deity. He has fallen. Actually, you know what I could have done? Is totally do like a play on words and make him look like he fell from a really great height. Get it?
Yeah.
Fallen cleric. Give him a cast. Make sure I got some nice ick on everything. Without icking up anything else. It's tricky to see with the glare of the light. That will sit and dry till tomorrow, and then we can get some more with it. Let's see, let's add some actual green. Put some splotches of green. Make it look fungoid. Or at least like it's been sitting underwater for years. Just kidding. So just gotta add some green on it. Can't really tell in the light here. Just kind of want to mash it on there. Ick. A little more green. Like that green. Ugh. Okay. Got awful quiet in here. Shows everybody here, but I think I'm all alone.
Okay.
It's just you and me.
Just you and me.
That's how we roll.
Just you and me.
Yes. Let's see. Just kind of blobbing. It's green, black, dark green on it. I give it a sickly grossness that I'm looking for. Okay, good enough. My new paint pot version 2.0 with ribs at the bottom of it, so I can. Hey, really?
Must be up.
I agree. It's your job to keep them out, buddy. Where you been? Falling down on the job. Okay, where are we at here? He's just about done. Let's get. Yeah, I think I gotta fix his hand, and that will be. Okay. Oh my goodness. Little moons on his book. I don't think I want to go nuts with them. I think I will do them in a lighter color of that green. But kind of yellowish since I did the highlight. A little bright yellow we can do. Okay, let's do this. Revive some of this glob of paint over here. Bring it in over here. On over there.
I'm having.
Who is that? I don't know who's streaming now, but it says we streaming now. I don't know who we is. We. Not get it everywhere. Yeah, I can't use this brush for it though. It's got oil in it. Get it here. Mr. Number two will work. And I just want to lighten these moons or seas or whatever the hell they are up. Then we'll fade in some lighting effects on it. Right now. Really. Also need to fix the bottom of his sleeve. That's because it's the same color.
Oh, gee.
Cussing is okay.
Did the hand backwards.
That's a morphy kind of character. Why not? Turn it into a bird head. Uh-huh. Another pass. And he's gonna take a little bit here. Capacity on this because I'm working so thin, the paint is drying on me. Boom, 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 boom. Who's a good boy? I'm a good boy. I'm really just working this with the tip of the brush going across the top of it. And then I'll darken it a little bit going down, give it some lighting. So it all wouldn't be one color. I think one more pass and we'll call it good. Load the sucker up. Get in there, paint. All right. On that note, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for joining. We love when you visit and stop by. We really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, please consider following, subscribing, commenting. If you're a Twitcher, keep twitching. Thanks. Consider following. If you enjoy hanging out, we enjoy hanging out with you. And on that note, we will see you later. Bye.